Running on fumes with a half-clean conscience. Tryna look calm, but the cracks look garbage. Phone full of names, but the silence sound the loudest. Every you good hit a place I ain't proud of. Bills on the table, couple dreams on layaway. Tryna make them fit inside a 24-day. Life pulling at the seams like it want me to break. Holding on tight with the thread starting to shake. Carrying some weight I ain't say out loud. Playing it cool when I'm lost in the crowd. Breathing real slow just to settle the spin. Every damn week feels stretched too thin. I'm stretched thin, tryna be enough for the world I'm living in. Holding on tight with unraveling skin. Telling myself I ain't breaking even when I'm stretched thin. Pulled in a lot of directions again. Walking that line with the wind kicking in. Tryna stay up when the cracks start setting. Yeah, I'm stretched thin, but I'm still stepping. Sleep is nice, always bring out the honest. Truth hit harder when the room goes silent. Tryna outrun doubt, but it's quick and it's violent. Staring at myself like who you tryna pilot. Lost counting nights, I said I'm good out of reflex. Acting like my chest ain't heavy from the defect. Pressure on my shoulders like a past I ain't left yet. Still showing up, cause quit ain't in my skill set. Pushing through storms, I ain't spelled by name. Holding myself to a bar, I ain't said to sustain. Telling my past, it ain't running my frame. Even a strong feels strange. I'm stretched thin, tryna be enough for the world I'm living in. Holding on tight with unraveling skin. Telling myself I ain't breaking even when, yeah, I'm stretched thin. Holding a lot of directions again. Walking that line with the wind kicking in. Tryna stay up when the cracks start setting. Yeah, I'm stretched thin, but I'm still stepping. Maybe I'm warm, yeah, maybe I'm torn, but I'm inching ahead from the place I was born. Closer to better than I was last month. Still holding shape through the weather and storm. Some days survival's the best that I give. Other days proud of the life that I live. Either way standing, even when the edges shift. I'm stretched thin, somehow I still find the strength again. Holding on tight when the nights feel grim. Telling myself this ain't how my story ends. Yeah, yeah, I'm stretched thin, but I'm here, I'm breathing, I'm pushing ahead. Every thread pulled tight, every tear I bled. I'm stretched thin, but I ain't dead. I've been trying to move right, but the wrong still calling. Always knocking every time I start falling. Say I'm done with the cycle, then the moment get foggy. Next thing, habits in the driver's seat. Walking past, pulling me back like gravity. Made peace with a few, but the rest still mad at me. Tell myself bro, but the slip come naturally. Feeling that tug when the hurt get after me. Look good in the morning, fall short by night. Tell them I'm fine, but I'm bluffing on sight. Got reasons on reasons I don't feel right, but I'm still trying to line up the parts of my life. I'm not who I was, but I'm not who I'm chasing. Cleaning up the mess that my old self stationed. Trying to stay calm when the moment get tense. Bad habits, yeah, but better intense. I got bad habits, but better intentions. Every time I slip, trying to fix things slow, cause the fast don't stick. Trying to hold my ground even when I trip, yeah, yeah. Bad habits, but I swear I'm learning from the nights I miss. Trying to be a man I can stand behind. Every setback still a step in time. I got bad habits, yeah, but better intentions on my mind. Setting alarms just to shake my routine. Still fall back into what I don't mean. Talk strong in the daylight, fade in between. Midnight hit different when you're low on steam. Say my bad first, get defensive later. Wish I learned quicker cause it saves some labor. Got a voice in my chest saying do life greater. Still quiet in the noise from the past that hate you. People think growth always always look like glow. Truth is it's heavy in the parts you ain't shown. Some days steady, some days still snowing, but I clock back in, that's the part worth knowing. I'm not who I was, but I'm not who I'm chasing. Tryna close the gap where my old ways waiting. Tryna stay real when the truth feel dense. Bad habits, yeah, but better intentions. I got bad habits, but better intentions. Every time I slip, tryna fix things slow, cause the fast don't stick. Tryna hold my ground even when I trip, yeah. Bad habits, but I swear I'm learning from the nights I miss. Tryna be a man I can stand behind. Every step back, still a step in time. I got bad habits, but baby change ain't quick or clean. Maybe progress start in between. Maybe winning ain't what it seems. Maybe showing back up is a dream. I ain't perfect, never claimed I'd be, but I'm better than the man I was last week. If I fall again, I fall uniquely, with a little more heart than the old me speak. I got bad habits, but don't count me out, I'm setting my pace. Tryna move wiser through the mess I face, yeah. Tryna rewrite things I can't replace, yeah. Bad habits, but every day I'm pushing that distance. Tryna build a version of me that listens. Closer now with each misstep's wisdom. I got bad habits, better intentions, yeah. And that's enough to keep me in it. Been trying to do better without losing my balance. Walking that line between pressure and talent. Life keeps showing me the habits I ain't challenged. Every step forward bring the old ones back at me gallant. Two voices in my head, both grabbing the wheel. One say here, one say how do you feel? Somewhere in the middle where the truth get real. Trying to patch up the cuts, I pretend it weren't real. Been moving too quick, but I'm scared to slow. Holding life together with a thread I barely know. Every time I slip, yeah, it still help me grow. But damn, getting caught in the middle, it low. Pull me too far and I'll tear at the seams. Hold too tight and I'll break what I mean. Life ain't clean, just choices between who I was and who I wanna be. I'm just trying to thread a needle, finding that space between broken and equal. Holding on light so the pain don't bleed through. Moving with care cause the truth cuts see-through. Trying to thread a needle, keeping my hopes steady, quiet and legal. Some days I slip but I still ain't peaceful, yeah. I'm trying to thread a needle. Some days I'm centered, some days I'm sliding. Feel grown at noon, by midnight I'm hiding. Think I'm past it, then the old me's residing. Growth ain't straight, it's a road full of siding. Made promises to me, I ain't always respect. Try cutting off the past, but we still intersect. Learning that progress ain't polished or direct. And forgiveness hit harder when itself ain't correct. Some nights I feel close to the man that I picture. Some nights I relapse into habits that linger. But every small shift add up to something bigger. Every new step loosen up an old trigger. Pull me too far and I'll tear at the seams. Hold too tight and I'll break what I mean. Life ain't clean, just choices between who I was and who I wanna be. I'm just trying to thread the needle, finding that space between broken and equal. Holding on light so the pain don't bleed through. Moving with care cause the truth cuts see-through. Trying to thread the needle, keeping my hopes steady, quiet and legal. Some days I slip, but I still ain't peaceful, yeah. I'm trying to thread the needle. I ain't breaking, spinning in the ways that shape me. I ain't lost, just further from the man that caged me. Trying to let go without letting go too fast. Trying to keep something real without living in the past. Threading my way through the parts that last somehow. I still hold fast. I'm trying to thread a needle, keeping my heart in a place that's reachable. Walking that line where the hurt feel teachable. Find a new way of a life that's meaningful, yeah. Dead and thread a needle, hands still shaking Said some things too fast, left them real unsaid. Let the moment get loud while I froze instead. Try to stay calm, but my pride misled. Turned every honest thought into noise in my head. You were waiting on truth that I didn't unpack. Had a chance to be real, but I held shit back. Could've laid it all out, didn't follow through that. Now I'm talking to the walls, cause they don't talk back. We both walked off with the story incomplete. Heavy from the things we were scared to repeat. If pain had range, it'd knock me to my feet. But my heart don't speak when my fear compete. Held back the part that mattered the most. Swallowed the truth till it clogged my throat. Wish my silence didn't echo like a quote. Yeah, I left you guessing off half of what I wrote. I only said half of what I meant. Let the weight of the moment twist my intent. Words got lost where the fear got dense, and the real part stayed on my side of defense. Yeah, half of what I meant. Wish I could rewind where the meaning went. You heard my tone, but not what I sent. Cause I only said half of what I meant. I've been replaying that night like a looping stone. All the things we avoided sitting right on the bone. Thought time would fix it, but it cut straight through. Didn't know silence could bruise like it do. You were looking for truth without filters or smoke, but I hid in the cracks where the hard words choke. Didn't say stay, didn't say don't go. And the space between us got colder than snow. Talk big when I'm distant, fall short of close. Trying to speak clear, but the timing ain't composed. Got feelings in my chest that I never expose. What I feel deep, I don't always disclose. Held back the part that mattered the most. Swallow the truth till it clogged my throat. Wish my silence didn't echo like a quote. Yeah, I left you guessing off half of what I wrote. I only said half of what I meant. Let the weight of the moment twist my intent. Words got lost where the fear got dense, and the real part stayed on my side of the fence. Yeah, half of what I meant. Wish I could rewind where the meaning went. You heard my tone, but not what I sent. Cause I only said half of what I meant. Maybe I'm better on paper than talking, better from distance than pressure walking. But you deserve clear, not the dodge off. Not another night with my truth, have caution. If I get one chance to make that right, I'll say what I swallowed that night. No half-truths hiding from the light. Just everything said alright. I only said half of what I meant, but the rest been burning in my chest since then. If the door ain't closed and we still got strength, let me tell you the part I never sent. Yeah, half of what I meant, but the whole of my heart stayed in that moment. If you come back around, I won't circumvent. I'll finally say all of what I meant. Snooze too much, now I'm running behind, trying to hype myself up with a halfway mind. Body feel heavy, thoughts misaligned. List of things to do, I keep pushing to the side. Coffee getting cold while I pace this room. Talking to myself like I'll snap out soon. Small problems stack and they start to balloon. Ain't big on their own, but together they loom. People ask how I'm doing, I just laugh it off. Say I'm good even when I'm feeling soft. Truth is I'm tired, my rhythm's been off. Just need something steady till the weight wears off. I've been running on half a tank lately, trying to stay calm when the stress gets shaky. I don't need perfect, don't need to sleep, just something strong enough to get me through this week. Get me through this week, let me hold it together when I feel too weak. Every day stacking like it won't let me breathe, but I still show up, still plant my feet. Yeah, get me through this week. Don't need a miracle, just something concrete. A little more peace, a little familiar stress, telling myself you'll bounce back under my breath. Some days I'm solid, some days a mess. Life throwing pop quizzes I ain't prepped to address. Tryna keep up with a heart that's warm, feeling every crack from the weeks before. Tryna sweep up things I left on the floor, saying tomorrow the task I ignore, but I clock back in even when I drag. Even when time feels stuck in the lag, even when the low put a bend in my back, I push through slow, find the strength I lack. I've been running on half a tank lately, tryna stay calm when the stress gets shaky. I don't need perfect, don't need to sleep, just something strong enough to get me through this week. Get me through this week. Let me hold it together when I feel too weak. Every day stacking like it won't let me breathe, but I still show up, still plant my feet. Yeah, get me through this week. Don't need a miracle, just something concrete. A little more peace, a little less heat, just enough strength. Ain't asking for perfect, ain't asking for praise, just a breath in the middle of these heavy days. Just a minute where the noise don't graze, a place I can stand, reset and stay. If tomorrow hit hard, I'll weather that too. Been before, but I always pull through. Maybe strength ain't loud, maybe quiet will do. Just need a little more than I had at noon. Get me through this week. Keep me steady when the edges hit. Help me rise when the lows run deep. I ain't looking for magic, just something to keep. Yeah, get me through this week. If I make it a Sunday, I'll find my peak. Till then I'm moving, not fast but unique. Just give me enough to get me through this week. Told myself I'd stop, but here I go again. Same late night slump, same old pattern I'm in. Swore I was past it, thought growth kicked in. Then it hold me not, like, let me in. Feeling too much, so I shut down quick. Try to stay grounded, but the switch don't stick. Say I'm moving on, then the habit hits slick, and I slip right back when the pressure get thick. Say I'm good, just to dodge that talk. Say I'm fine when the vibe feel off. Tryna be better, but the line get crossed. Just being real, I've been taking some loss. I don't mean to fall where I fell before, but the day hit heavy and it drained me more. Yeah, I'm trying, but the truth hits sore. I messed up again, and I know the score. 3 times this month, said I do better, but the habit won. Told myself never, then the moment spun, and I slip right back to what I try to outrun. Yeah, 3 times this month. Guess growth ain't clean when the past rerun. I ain't proud of the way that it's come, but I'm still showing up till the change get done. I'm good at talking like I'm past my flaws, good at looking strong when the truth feel raw, but always show with familiar claws, pulling at the part of me that's stuck in pause. Stress hit quick, then I fold at the seam, looking for quiet in a worn-out routine. Trying to break cycles, but I crave that ease. Hard teaching yourself how to fight in peace. Should've reached out once, but I shut down twice. Let pride steer the wheel on some bad advice. Owning my heart ain't sugarcoating it nice, just speaking the truth without rolling the dice. I don't mean to fall where I fell before, but the weight hit heavy when I closed that door. Trying to be better than the me from before, but damn, the old me keeps score. 3 times this month, said I do better, but the habit won. Told myself never, then the moment spun, and I slip right back to what I try to outrun. Yeah, 3 times this month. Guess growth ain't clean change get done. Maybe falling ain't failure if you rise with intent. Maybe progress slow but it still gets spent. Maybe guilty loud but it don't represent who I'm trying to be, just the cracks I've been. I'm trying, even when the steps feel weak, even when the slip hit midweek. Every stumble still part of what I see. I'm me that don't fold when the climb gets steep. 3 times this month, but I'm drawing that line where to hold me, hun. If I slip again, I won't play stunt. I'll own the fix and move past the front. Yeah, 3 times this month, but I ain't defined by the laps I flung. I'm bruised, not broken, I rise from the blunt, and I'm still showing up till the change get done. I've been moving quiet cause I don't know what to say. Got thoughts in my chest that don't land the right way. Every time I try to talk, the words go straight, like I'm guarding something that I can't relate. You ask what's wrong and I freeze up, pretend. Crack a little joke just to soften the end. You see through the smile that I try to defend. I ain't hiding from you, I'm hiding from what's within. I'm trying to be honest, I swear I am, but truth feel heavy when it leave my hands. If silence had meaning, you'd understand. Some things hit deeper than the words I plan. It's hard to explain why I shut down fast when I feel that strain. Why I fall back quiet when the hurt gets louder. Why I fade out slow when you reach right out. Yeah, it's hard to explain how I wanna speak, but my thoughts feel tangled. I ain't pushing you away, I promise. It's just hard to explain what I barely can process. Some days I open up, some days I retreat. Some days strong, other days incomplete. Hard talk low and the stress repeat. Still learning to stand without losing my feet. Carrying things I ain't named out loud. Stacks of mistakes I ain't sorted out. You ask what's wrong, but the words run out. Saying it's simple, make the truth too loud. I'm trying to be honest, just give me time. Not everything settles into clean straight lines. If I hold back now, it ain't by design. Just part of me still catching up inside. It's hard to explain why I shut down fast when I feel that strain. Why I fall back quiet when the hurt gets loud. Why I fade out slow when you reach right out. Yeah, it's hard to explain how I wanna speak, but my thoughts feel tangled. I ain't pushing you away, I promise. It's just hard to explain what I barely can manage. Give me a minute to find my breath. Give me some space while I clean the mess. I don't wanna lose you like the rest. Just need time so I can say it best. Say it best. Start to say it best. It's hard to explain why I drift sometimes, though I wanna stay. I'm working on things I ain't named yet. Trying to open up without feeling the threat. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I'm trying a little more each day I wait. If you can hold on through my quiet breaks, I'll tell you everything when the words feel safe. room feel bigger when you walk away. Silence it deep in a low-key way. Left your cup on the counter from the other day. Crazy how the smallest things don't make me sway. I keep replaying moments I ain't handle right. Staring at the floor instead of meeting your eyes. You said talk to me, but I froze at night. Some truths only show when we kill the light. I ain't tryna make you carry what I heard, but you feel the shift every time I slide. I'm tryna loosen all the weight inside, but some things cling like a shadow to my side. Yeah, it's heavy when you leave. Hair turned thick, put a pull on me. Chest go tight like I can't breathe free. It's heavy. Heavy when you leave. World slow down in the afterglow. Tell myself I'm fine being on my own, but it's heavy, heavy, heavy when you go. I've been holding things quiet, yeah, that's on me. Thinking if I stay still it won't turn messy. Try to keep calm, but I've been too easy. Pressure in my chest hits sudden and greasy. And you always see through the front I make. Catch the fear I hide when the stakes feel great. Wish I could tell you why my hands still shake. Some feelings fall before words take shape. I don't mean to shut down when you're near. Sometimes closeness make the truth unclear. I want you to stay, but I'm stuck in fear. And my silence rings louder every year. Yeah, it's heavy when you leave. Air turn thick, put a pull on me. Chest go tight like I can't breathe free. It's heavy. Heavy when you leave. Yeah, slow down in the afterglow. Tell myself I'm fine being on my own, but it's heavy, heavy. Go. Maybe I've been running from the things I feel. Scared of the part of me that don't heal. You touch a place that I keep concealed. That's why the quiet got so real. Yeah, it's heavy when you leave. Even when you say you're just down the street. Heart drops slow like it missed a beat. It's heavy, too heavy for me. I act strong, but the truth still show. I'm better with you than on my own. Cause it's heavy, heavy in my soul. I've been trying to stay present, but I drift sometimes. Lose track of myself, fall behind my lines. You ask if I'm good, I say yeah, I'm fine. But you hear the shake in the words I hide. Some days it's simple just to let things flow. Other days I shut down cause I feel too low. But you stay patient when my pace gets slow. You see the side of me I don't always show. I ain't perfect but I'm learning how to lean. Tryna hold my place in the space between who I was and who I'm tryna be. And I hope you still wanna stay with me. I'm tryna stay even when my head get loud and shaky. Holding on to things that keep me steady. Tryna love clean when my heart feel messy. Yeah, I'm tryna stay. Some days slow but I'm showing up daily. I ain't got much but I'm working on maybe I can be someone worth staying. Yeah. I've been letting old habits pull me off track. Tryna break loose that keep pulling me back. You say you're here when the nights turn black. That kind of faith hit deeper than facts. I don't wanna lose what I got with you. Don't wanna fade out when the days go blue. Tryna fix the parts that still come unglued. Tryna meet you halfway like I didn't used to. Still learning how to speak what's on my mind. Some things settle slow, take a little more time. If I get quiet, it ain't a decline. Some feelings just ain't ready to align. I'm tryna stay, even when my head get loud and and shaky, holding on to things that keep me steady. Trying to love clean when my heart feel messy. Yeah, I'm trying to stay. Some days slow, but I'm showing up daily. I ain't got much, but I'm working on maybe I can be someone worth staying. I know I fall short, yeah, I stall sometimes. We used to show love when I crossed those lines. I'm learning how to answer when you try, learning how to give more than just goodbye. I'm trying to stay, trying to keep my heart here where it's safe. Trying to show love in the ways I'm shaping. Trying to be real, no more escaping. Yeah, I'm trying to stay. If you got room for work in progress, maybe we can grow slow through the nights that age me. Cause I'm trying to be someone worth staying. I've been holding my breath like it don't show, saying I'm fine on a loop, autopilot mode. Kept things quiet cause it felt controlled, but silence start cracking when you grip it too close. Every thought sit heavy in the back of my mind, waiting on the moment where it crossed that line. I chose peace by leaving things behind. Didn't know avoiding could still cost time. I used to think quiet kept me safe. Now I feel like I'm slipping away. If I don't say it, it don't fade. It just sit inside and learn my name. I'm losing my silence. All these thoughts getting harder to hide and try to stay calm, try to keep private, but the weight keep rising. Yeah, I'm losing my silence. Every word I swallow turn violent. I don't wanna break, but I'm fighting. Guess the quiet stop work. I've been letting shit slide just to keep the peace, saying it's not that deep when it's sit with me. Told myself space is what I need, but the distance just made it harder to breathe. People think I'm solid cause I don't complain. Don't see the nights where I pace and shake. I don't want attention, I don't want a stage. Just want relief from the things I don't say. I used to think quiet kept me sane. Now I feel like I'm losing my place. If I don't speak it, it don't fade. It just sit inside and rearrange. I'm losing my silence. All these thoughts getting harder to hide and try to stay calm, try to keep private, but the weight keep rising. Yeah, I'm losing my silence. Every word I swallow turn violent. I don't wanna break, but I'm fighting. Guess the quiet stopped working. Maybe I don't need to say it clean. Maybe I don't need the perfect scene. Maybe something messy but honest. Beat drowning in what I keep. I'm losing my silence. Not in anger, not in defiance. Just tired of carrying the quiet. Tired of acting like I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm losing my silence. If I speak, maybe I'll find balance. I don't need to shout, I just gotta try this. Let the truth breathe for once in my life. Yeah. Scrolling through names I don't call anymore. Same old phone, but it don't feel like home. Faces I knew, conversations on pause. Not even mad, just miss what we were. Used to talk daily, now it's birthdays only. Quick little hope you good, still feel lonely. Life move fast, kinda chose for me. Some people fade without enemy. I don't know when it all went quiet. No fight, no win, just silence. Guess not every loss feel violent. Some just drink till you don't dial it. Lost numbers, names I remember but don't hit the button. Old connections I swore meant something. Now they just sit in the background humming, yeah. Lost numbers, not blocked, not gone, just distant cousins. Life keep moving, the line keep running. Guess we didn't fall out, we just lost numbers. Still think about nights we planned out big. Talk like the future was guaranteed. Different paths, same start split quick. Funny how time rewrite memories. I don't blame you, don't blame myself. We were just trying to figure it out ourselves. Some chapters close without farewell. You don't feel it until the years get felt. I don't know when it all went still. Just less replies and longer gaps to fill. Guess distance don't always feel real till you scroll back and the thread feel chill. Lost numbers, names I remember but don't hit the button. Old connections I swore meant something. Now they just sit in the background humming, yeah. Lost numbers, not blocked, not gone, just distant cousins. Life keep moving, the line keep running. Guess we didn't fall out, we just lost numbers. Maybe one day I'll reach out again. Maybe you'll do the same on your end. No pressure, no need to pretend. Just say what's good like back then. Lost numbers, still got the name but the space got bigger. Used to feel close, now it flicker. Like a signal that don't hit like it did before. Yeah, lost numbers, not a problem, just time adjusting. Some things fade without discussion. Guess we didn't fall out, we just lost numbers. Thought changing, man, I feel relief. Didn't know it came with receipts. Had to let go of parts of me that felt like home but kept me weak. Lost some friends, lost some sleep. Lost the ease of who I used to be. Every step forward cost me peace. Funny how growing ain't what they teach. I want it better, I won't lie. Just didn't know I grieved that life. Some things heal, some things die. That's the truth, they don't advertise. This the cost of the change. Breaking habits that still know my name. Walking roads I can't retrace. Even when the past still call my name. Yeah, this the cost of the change. Choosing growth when it don't feel safe. Letting go of yesterday, so tomorrow don't feel the same. I miss the comfort of who I was, even though I knew it wasn't love. Some nights I wish I stayed the same, just to feel close to what I lost. But I remember the way I wore, the nights I said I couldn't do it no more. If I stay back at that old door, I'd still be breaking like before. I wanted peace, not just a ship. But peace don't come without a rip. Some lessons heard in quiet drips, they sit with you after the lift. This a cost of change. Breaking habits that still know my name. Walking roads I can't retrace. Even when the past still call my name. Yeah, it's the cost of change. Choosing growth when it don't feel safe. Letting go of yesterday, so tomorrow don't feel the same. I ain't fixed, I ain't clean. Still got cracks from who I've been, but I'm lighter than I was back then. Even when I miss soul skin, this a cost of change, and I still pay it if it came again. Even if it means some lonely ends, I'd rather heal than stay the same. Yeah, this the cost of change, and I learned how to carry the weight. It hurt like hell, but it made me stay. Yeah, and that's a price. I won't debate.